What's up, guys? This is Jimmy X, and now only me they knack anything. Guys, it's been a while. It's been a while. I made videos. I've been so busy. I've not really had time to make my own videos. I had a lot of work I've been doing, and projects, album projects, mixing and mastering, and all that. So just today, I said, hey, I still have my family on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So I just decided to, come back and do something new today. So as you all know, all this while I've been making videos, I've been making my productions, videos, and all that using Cubase. Basically, I've been using Cubase for a very long time. For over 8 to 10 years now that I've been producing, I've been making use of Cubase. And it has been Cubase 5. If you know Cubase, you know that Cubase 5 is one of the best, most, in fact, it is so flexible to use, both beat making, recording, mixing and mastering and all that. So I've been sticked to Cubase 5 for a very long time. But guess what, guys? I decided to switch. I decided to upgrade. Aside Cubase 5, I've been using FL to do my beats production and all that. So I've been migrating from FL5, FL10, 12, and all that. And I'm using the current FL25 now. But aside that, I've been making use of Cubase 5. But today, not today, for a long time now anyway. Since I've been offline, since I've not been making videos, I've been using another version of Cubase. So guys, guess what? I'm using Cubase 14 now, and trust me, Cubase 14 is so great. It's so wow. So in this video, I wouldn't want this video to be too long as usual. So I'm just going to show you the things. I'm going to take you around Cubase 14 for you to see some things, some new features that are in Cubase 14. In fact, Cubase 14 is the best. Is the best. Like a lot of professional features are there. A lot of professional features are in Cubase 14. There is also Cubase 15. Anyway, but for now, I'm using Cubase 14. So I'm going to take you around Cubase 14, show you the things, and for you to get used to Cubase 14. So if you're a producer, if you're a mixing engineer, you're not using Cubase 14, please, I would advise you to try Cubase 14. If you don't have it, just drop a comment. I will share you the link for you to get this Cubase 14. It's very wow. It's very nice. So guys, let's jump in straight into the video. So guys, here now, okay, first of all, I'll start with opening the Cubase. It's as usual, the best way to open Cubase, yeah, this is it, Cubase 14, but here is mine. It's easier for me. We'll just a click, it will open. So this is Cubase 14 Pro. Ever since I started using this Cubase 14, although the reason why I stopped using it, the reason why I have not actually moved out from Cubase 5 is because Cubase 5 is so flexible, and I used to think that there won't be any DAW that will be better than Cubase 5, and should be told, the reason why one of the main reasons why I stopped using Cubase 5 is because they are still at 32 bits. So most of the plugins now, most of these new plugins are mostly using 64 bits, and all those plugins that are under 64 bits, they can't open with Cubase 5 because Cubase 5 is just 32 bits, but Cubase 14 and the rest at Cubase at 64 bit. So guys, that is it. So here now, it just opened. This is our Cubase 14. Here, this is the recent. If you have already started working with it, all your recent jobs will appear here. These are my recent jobs ever since I started using it. You understand? So these are a few of my recent jobs. I still make use of Cubase 5 anyway, but for now, this is Cubase 14. So this is where all your recent jobs will appear. Here, if you want to start up a new project, recording, just click the recording, then you click on create empty. It will just take you to a fresh project where you start all your stuff. Scoring, I don't really do much here. I think this is basically for producers that make beats with Cubase. I don't make beats with Cubase, so I don't have any business here. Production, here, I think this is also part of the production level if you're making beats on Cubase. But for me, I don't really have anything to do here. This is for mastering. If you want to master your job on Cubase, then you click on here. So here is more. If you have questions or any other thing that you need to find out, just here. So here, open other projects. Once you click here, it will take you to other projects, other files that you've already saved. You understand? That is, if they are not here, if all your jobs that you've worked with are not here, you can simply click here. It will take you to your folder, and you will see all other projects that you've saved or you've used Cubase to do. And here, quit. Once I cancel it, once I click on there now, I will quit the Cubase. So let's start with recording. That is creating a new project. So this is the interface. It's just the same with the Cubase 5. So as usual, here file, all your new projects, library, open, every other thing just like it is in Cubase 5. Here, almost the same. All the options here are still the same. Project, still the same. If you I don't supposed to be going through all this, but this is just the same with Cubase 5. All the options here are just the same with Cubase 5. You understand? Most of the options here are the same with Cubase 5. This is for the mixer. Yeah, this is for the mixer. So just as usual, if you want to open a new project, then just go here. If you want to open a new track, add audio track, click. Then you select. Go here, select mono or stereo, or whichever one you want. Then how many tracks that you want to add, you can click 1, 2, 3, or 4. Then add. This is it. It's as simple as that. So this is volume for each of the tracks, just as it is in Cubase 5. This is the volume. This is the pan left and right. Yeah, this is the delay if you want to add a delay on the track. So here, still just exactly as it is in Cubase 5. But now, one of the advanced features here is it's just here, just here. Now in Cubase 5, you don't actually have. I think the only thing that you have in Cubase 5 is this EQ here, but in this Cubase 14, you have gates, you have compression, you have the usual EQ. You have other tools where you can modulation, where you can add de-esser. This is stock de-esser. You have saturation here. You can add your saturation limiter. So if you don't want to start adding some of your project, if you don't want to start adding external external plugins here, if you don't want to start adding all those external plugins, you just come here straight, add your gate, noise gate. First, you compress. You understand? As usual, you add your compression, do your EQ here. Okay, this is the noise gate. Once you add your noise gate, you compress, you do your EQ here, you add your de-esser, you saturate, then you limit. You understand? This is with all this plugin, with all these stock plugins here, you are good to go. Here you are just done with mixing of your vocals. You understand? This is unlike Cubase 5. You understand? So then further, you can still go further to add some external plugins that you wish to add. But in case you don't have any external plugins, you can actually work with this. With all these plugins that you have here, you are good to go. You are good to have a very nice and professional mixing. Only if you know how to make use of it. That is it. Only if you know how to make use of it. This is one thing I like about this Cubase 14. It is so nice and so professional. So here, okay, I think let's try and add some plugins from some stock plugins from the Cubase 14. Aside all this, let's go through some of the plugins from this Cubase 14. They are upgraded. Sorry, we have upgraded version of all the plugins that we used to have before. These are my own external plugins. And one thing again that I like about this is, unlike Cubase 5, I think there is no way you can search for plugins. You just have to start looking for them one after the other. But here you can just type the plugins that you want. If it's EQ, once you type EQ, it will bring out all the EQ plugins that you have in your system. All the EQ plugins that you have, it will just bring them out. You just have to select the one you want. Okay, I think this is the EQ from the Cubase. This is a stock EQ plugin. It's very nice. It's an upgraded version of the one in Cubase 5. You understand? You can still add another one. Let's still check another EQ. Another stock EQ from this too. It's an upgraded version of it. Steinberg. You understand? So many of them. They are so nice. It's so flexible. It's more than that Cubase 5. I won't lie to you. Now, compression. Just type com. Not the com that you know. This one is just type com. It will bring out all the compressions, all the compressors in your plugin, in your system. You can just select the one you want instead of going back and forth looking for where to. Now if you want de-esser deesser, or just type DE. Just type DE. This is all the deesser plugins here. These are the these are the deessers that I have in my system. DE. Okay. These are the deessers. Now saturation. If you want sat, these are the saturation plugins that I have. These are all, like, it's so flexible to use. It's so flexible to use. So guys, if you have, okay, I think, yeah. Okay, these are the plugins here. Sorry, these are the same plugins that are listed here. So these are the stock plugins from the Cubase. So it's just so nice, so professional to use. You just tweak, do what you gotta do. Whatever you want to do, it will still give you exactly the same thing. Now let's do something. Let's do some recording now and see what the results will look like. Okay, here. I'm only human. Oh, this is okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it connected? I hope I'm making this on the right channel. Yeah, sound check. Is this recording itself? What am I? Oh, okay. Sorry, need to go for the inputs. I think because of the OBS I'm using, this might not be able to record, because the actual I'm using Cubase, I'm using Focusrite sound card here, and my OBS is not kind of accepting, it's not seeing it. My OBS is not seeing it, so I'm not sure if my recording will enter here. Yeah, sound. No. Okay, let's try something else. Okay. I don't know if this is so cool. Let me just record with this. Let me just record with this first and see. Yeah, okay. I'm only human. Sometimes I made mistakes. Oh, if you forgive me, I'm gonna do what it takes. Yeah. But now I know better. To hurt you is wrong. Girl, it's with you I belong. How somebody needs you, hey. Like never before. Somebody wants your love. Oh my God. Oh my God. If I sabi sing, if I ever sabi sing, I go the mother. The day where I go sabi sing, the kind when I go fear. The day where I go sabi sing, when I go fear, no worry. Make una no worry. Make una no worry. Make una no worry. The day where I go sabi sing. Switch. Okay. So now we've had a record. I'm only human. Sometimes I make mistakes. Oh, if you forgive me, I'm gonna do what it takes. Yeah. Now I know better. To hurt you is wrong. Girl, it's you I belong. I'm only human. Okay, now we have our record here. We've recorded something here, so I'm just showing you some features on Cubase. So here, just like Cubase 5, it's like Cubase 5, Now in Cubase 5, if you want to increase and reduce the volume, the frequencies here, you just, I think there should something will come up here that you can drag up and down. But here is different. This is how it is here. It's just so nice here. You don't even need to start increasing. Just go here straight to the length or to the level that you want it to go. So here it's just as simple as that. And Okay, now the same thing. If you want to clean up, Control S, clean up those noises. Sorry, I said Control S, just X. Just clean up your noise as it is. The same thing that you do in Cubase 5. You know. So it's just nothing is new here. Nothing is new. Now you can add your let's add our auto tune. What key is that? Okay, let's try. I just have to type to bring me to my auto tune pro. Is this C? Oh. Sometimes I made mistakes. Oh, if you forgive me, I'm gonna do what it takes. I'm only human. Okay. Sometimes I made mistakes. Oh, if you forgive me, I'm gonna. Now you can add denoiser. You can just add your denoiser. You know, I make use of this X noiser from Waves. It just gives me what I want to take off the noise. Yeah. Now your very audio, if you want to correct here, the very audio is it's almost the same thing but just different. It's not different, it's just, you know, there are some new features here. So here, just open your very audio. Now just like in Cubase 5, if you want to highlight and correct everything at once in Cubase 5, I think it just highlights once you drag. Sorry. Once you highlight and drag, they'll all, you know, correct. The pitch will correct automatically. But here it doesn't work like that. The only way that you can highlight all of them and do the auto pitch correction at once is just come straight to this correct pitch. After highlighting them, just come here, drag it to 100%. All the vocals will now align, and you can now start doing your, you know, curving. Yeah. So just the same thing that we do in. Now another feature here is this. If you want to cut, unlike Cubase 5, you just have to select option and you start looking for the one like the scissors or the cut or anything. But here it's different. All you just have to do is anywhere that you want to cut, it will automatically change. Just take your mouse to the point that you want to cut, it will automatically change. If you want to glue, now like this, now if I want to glue these two vocals together, what I just need to do, you know, once you take your mouse there, the option will come out already. It will glue, like bounce. It will bounce together. You understand? Now if I want to cut, I will just cut. But unlike Cubase 5, if you cut, you start changing, selecting option, you start going here to change the mouse and all that. But it doesn't do the same here. Now I can still, after cutting, I can still drag, you know, I can still drag to anywhere that I want. And yeah, just as simple as that. So guys, there's nothing much here to show. There's nothing much here, you know. So I'll advise you, if you're not using Cubase 14, try and get your Cubase 14, and it will make your work so easy. It looks so professional, it looks so nice, it looks so catchy. Yeah. So guys, thank you, and see you guys next time. Don't worry, I'll get back to making videos on production, on mixing and mastering. And if you have any other thing that you want me to show you in terms of mixing and mastering Cubase 14 FL Studio, please drop your comment at the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah.